Now, I don't know if I've used this blue tack on a painted surface before, but we'll give it a try here. Okay, now let's get the insides painted. Needless to say, I won't be spraying. Although, you know, I guess I could. But I'm not gonna. Where are those other pieces? Okay, so I think this is the piece that goes in there. Careful not to break it now. Going to be a bit of a tight fit, but I think I can get it in. Yeah, you only look straight down, you know, and see the bottom of the boat. You don't really see the sides of the inside. Okay, I've made a bit of a change here, as you can see. Instead of having the blue tack stuck on the top of the jar, on the lid, I got it stuck on the glass. I was finding that it seemed to be slowly letting go when it was on the lid there. I've just shaken this up here. All right, now the tiller I will paint something else later, probably brown. This paint is quite thinned out. It may not brush too well. I've been thinking of getting one of those paint pencils that's been recommended. And if I do, then I can, you know, paint the gunnels. I'm just going to turn this so I can see it a little better. I mean, that's kind of what's important here, isn't it? I don't want to get it on too thick. You know, I have been really spoiled with the airbrush. It does such a nice job. I don't know if you're going to be able to hear the strike all the way through, but I believe it's 12 o'clock right now. Okay. Okay, quit messing at it. You know, if it's a little bit not perfect on the bottom, that's okay, because after all, the guys were tramping around with their boots, and undoubtedly the bottom of the boat would be a little bit scuffed up. So. Didn't hurt the paint at all. Whoops. Okay. I have not forgotten the propellers. But my thinking is that because they are going to be so extremely easy to accidentally bend or break off after they're on there, I wanted to leave them till the very last. And I do plan on trying to paint this little life preserver white. I've pretty well given up on painting the seats green because, like I mentioned yesterday, I'm just going to end up getting the green on other places and it's going to really show up. I suppose possibly this hatch could be carefully painted, but then again, if I get it over the edge and then I keep trying to fix it, a mistake like that is really obvious, whereas this way, I realize that it kind of looks like a little kid's toy that you get in a box of Cracker Jack, when it's like this, but, and it would be nice if there's more detail on it, but I think about all the more detail I'm going to do is just paint the life preserver here. Well, I'm using the blue tack again. Now, the last time I did this, I wasn't putting the extra thin on a painted surface, so oh my, ran down into the hole there. Well, I think it'll probably dry and nobody's going to see it. There we go, that's seated down there really nice. Yeah, now if the other two go that good, I'll be happy. I think that's seated. Maybe could go down just a little bit more here at the bow. No, I guess not. I guess that's as far as it's going to go. Maybe I'll wet this one just a little bit more at the bow. Oh, too much, too much. This one doesn't want to go very good. It doesn't want to get under the tiller. There it goes. Okay, it looks pretty even. Now, according to the plan, the smaller boat is supposed to be mounted on top of one of the larger ones. Something like this. I think I'll probably use CA glue for that. Now it appears to me that the keel of the smaller boat touches all 5 of those cross pieces on the larger boat. I guess those are the seats or bench seats or something like that. So my thinking is that if I was to take and put a little bit of CA right in the center of each one, and 5. This one doesn't look straight. Okay, and it does appear that the keel is flat all the way along. Get this now. Try and get it in the right place the first time. Hope I'm not blocking your light there, but I got to get this straight. Not quite. Very gently here. I do believe that's it. It looks good to me. Now, if I'm very careful, I won't break that off. Might be leaning just a little bit, but I think the whole thing is leaning, so that's all right. Yeah, the whole thing's leaning. Okay. Now my original plan was to paint the tops of the tillers the same color brown as the seats and everything you see there. But I'm thinking now it might be better to use this hull red. Yeah, it'll sort of contrast. Might look black. It's pretty dark. Now, you knew that I couldn't get through an episode without putting the macro lens on, right? Maybe this isn't as dark as I thought it was. We're just going to do the tops. Yeah. Let that dry and see what it looks like. Okay, this is looking straight down on the tiller of the smallest boat that was on top of the larger one. And I would say it's probably pretty much dry. Well, according to our plans here, this double-decker one goes right here, and the single one goes right here. But that's going to be tomorrow. So, once again, thanks for watching, and all being well, we'll be seeing you tomorrow.